everyone, welcome to the concert review portion of all of my concert vlogs. It is currently 11:30 p.m. The concert ended around like 9:30ish, but I went to go grab food and then I had to drive back home and like just so that is why I'm doing the review like later, but it's not as late as I usually am. I'm usually doing reviews at like 1 or 2 in the morning. Depending on what concert. Anyhow, I don't really have much to say about this concert. I mean, I've been to this venue multiple times, so I don't have any complaints about the staff or anything like that. He started exactly at 7:30. It was like, oh, concert 7:30, 7:30. He started exactly. This is the shortest K-pop concert I've been to. He started at 7:30 and he ended at 9:30, so it was 2 hours. Most of the concerts that I've been to are like 2.5 hours, 3 hours even. So the fact that this was only like 2 hours was crazy. Because I've been to other soloists who have been longer, like Jackson, J-Hope, and August D were all around like 3-hour concerts. So it was interesting that Baekhyun, who could have also thrown a 3-hour concert, decided to do a shorter one. Also, the stage effects were very minimal and the screen was not as big as other artists at that same venue have done. Like there weren't like side screens or anything, and I know that part of the reason is because they ended up actually closing the 200 section, which is considered nosebleeds in this venue, and I feel really terrible, even though it's not my responsibility to fill up the venue, but like I felt so bad that Baekhyun could not fill up the venue. He couldn't even fill the 100s, which would be like half capacity. Baekhyun deserves so much more attention than he got, and honestly his tickets were very cheap. I paid $75 for my ticket and $75 for my mom's, so it was a very cheap concert. I don't understand why people didn't go. I think Bambi is his most popular. I'm surprised that didn't attract a lot more people. Also EXO is very popular. Surprised that didn't attract more people. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he's also in Super M. That didn't attract more people. I was really sad that like it didn't fill up the place, and also in the parts where Baekhyun was asking us to sing along with him, not a lot of people knew the lyrics, like myself included. I literally walked into this concert knowing 3 Baekhyun songs, and he only played 2 out of the 3 that I originally knew. But I did leave liking a couple other ones. One of them was called Lemonade, and I think the other one was literally called Chocolate. And then he also sang a really cute song at the end. I can't remember the name of it, but it was super, super cute. It was a very short song. The sound is probably my only complaint. It was really loud. Like Baekhyun was by himself and he was really loud. He was a lot louder than like ATEEZ and Hypen. Like I had my earplugs in as I do for the other concerts, and like when I have them at the other concerts, like it sounds like, I have headphones in at like low volume, but this one, it sounded like I had headphones in at like almost max. Like it was really loud. It was deafening loud. So I'm glad that I took my earplugs for this one. When Baekhyun talked, he talked like 99% Korean. I'm not sure what level his English is or how comfortable he is with it. But when the translator was speaking, very easy to hear her because the venue wasn't full. Whenever people were screaming like over the translator, I could still hear her. But yeah, I was really sad to not see the place sold out. I think that's the first K-pop concert I've been to that's not sold out. I'm really sad because Baekhyun is so talented and handsome and has a beautiful voice, very good choreographies. Like his concept and his songs are like so touching, and like he just cares about his fans so much. Like he was saying that consistently throughout his little speech moments, and just I feel so sad that not a lot of people showed up and that the sound was not the best. Also, I'm pretty sure Baekhyun used backing tracks instead of a live band, which for me, as someone who didn't really know his music going into this, hearing it with like the original backing track makes me be able to recognize them later, like if it pops up on like my recommended music or something. But I think it would have been cool if he had a live band. I liked the the lights that he had, he did a lot of things with lights. There wasn't that much confetti. There was very little of it. And my spot was good. I was like in the back, so because he didn't have an extended stage, I didn't see him as close as I could have, but I still had a good time. It was a good seat. I like what I paid for, you know, like I feel like I got more than what I paid for, honestly. Like I got an extremely good show for a very cheap price. The merch line was actually really short. I could have easily bought merch if I wanted to, but nothing that I saw there appealed to me, so I didn't get any. Because they didn't end up selling out or even filling at like half capacity, the venue decided to only open like 2 of like the snack stands and then like 1 of the main like food stands. My mom ended up getting some nachos. I tried one. They were actually pretty good. It was kind of expensive. We ended up getting 2 water bottles and nachos for like $39, which is a lot. But you know, venues always hike up prices. Enough chit chat about that. I think I'm gonna give the concert like a 8.5. I would have rated it higher if it wasn't for the sound and the fact that the concert was very short. So yeah, 8.5 out of 10, which is great. Not a lot of people were giving out freebies, or maybe they were and I just didn't interact with many of them because again, this venue didn't sell out, so there weren't that many people there. Someone gave me this Baekhyun pin. There you go, no glare. And it's from somebody called Red to Lilac. So thank you, whoever you are. She was very sweet. I liked her fit. But yeah, she gave out these Baekhyun pins. And then they had a banner. I'm gonna assume that it says, "In the dark, we will be your light." But I honestly don't know because it's in Korean. And then on the other side, it just like, it says the banner instructions and then what tour it is and the name of the tour and in Oakland. And then I also took my own banner, which you should have seen in the beginning of the vlog, where it says, "I cry for love and Baekhyun." That's my other reason why I'm giving it an 8.5 actually. He didn't play Cry for Love. He did not play Cry for Love. I'm so sad. He didn't play Cry for Love. That's like my top tier Baekhyun song, and he didn't play it. Why did he not play it? I don't know. I don't think it's because it didn't fit the theme, because all of the songs that he was playing, and he literally said it himself, the next few songs are about someone, a man, going through pain because they lost somebody that they love, you know? And I was like, oh, that sounds like Cry for Love, but he didn't sing that song. I'm so sad. The person that I made friends with that was sitting next to me was also sad that he didn't play that song. And they didn't have a banner moment, so there was no opportunity for like me to be on the screen or anything, or for him to see it. But I did end up taking the banner. I'm very proud of it, and I managed to take a picture of it. Anyway, I am yapping too much. I am hungry, and I wish to eat and get out of this and put on my pajamas because I have work early in the morning. So thank you guys so much for watching this video today. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, especially the liking and the commenting, because YouTube actually cares about that now. So if you like my videos and you want other people to watch my videos, liking and commenting really helps push my videos to new viewers. Thank you guys for your continuous support. I am so sorry that this video is probably gonna get out a lot later than it should, but you know, life gets in the way and stuff. I try. Anyway, love you guys. Bye bye.